No bueno. Oh, all right.
Nice, nice.
That's good.
Okay, I
That's
got good
better.
sound levels. I think we're good.
All right, sweet.
Sweet.
Let's see.
So how's your day been?
Kind of
God.
busy for having a day off.
Yeah, that's right. You're on the 410s, right? How's that working out?
Yeah. I enjoy having the 3-day weekend. I don't know what day it is half the time.
You just know you got to go back on Monday, right?
Yeah, I just got to go back on Monday. Yeah, so yeah, it's not too bad. I'm enjoying it. I still drop the girls off at daycare.
Now, does your wife go into the office?
Sometimes she can work from home, so
Okay.
sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't.
Well, sometimes you're just home alone doing nothing.
I haven't yet, but
that's good though. I mean, it's good to have that, right?
Yeah, most definitely. I enjoy. Of course, we've been doing this 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And I really haven't been home alone. So
nice.
Excuse me.
I went in earlier this
summer
week.
cold.
Oh, geez, one of those, huh?
Uh-huh.
So you know what it is? It's going in and out of that air conditioning when it's 90 degrees outside. That doesn't help.
Oh man! And then we bought that Wrangler, which as long as that thing is reliable-ish, I think that's going to be the best car I've ever owned, or the best type of.
What does it have? Like a 6-cylinder, like the 3-liter, whatever?
3.6.
Okay.
Same motor that was in my Grand Cherokee.
Gotcha.
The Pentastar. Gotcha. Yeah, the Pentastar.
That's a pretty decent engine, right?
Yeah. It's got some. The cooling system likes to fail sometimes on it, but
yeah.
I could point out. It's got 81,000 on it.
That's not bad.
So, and it's a couple of years older. It's a 2012.
Yeah.
But we were talking about it. My father-in-law's, I think he's got a 2013 Explorer, 2014, 15, 16, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And he's got almost 100,000 on his.
Jeez.
My wife has Patty Melt's got a 2016 Explorer with 82,000. So like 1,000 more miles than mine. Everybody else's cars are newer and have more miles. So I'm like,
yeah, you can't complain about that.
Yeah, exactly. So
nice.
So it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. It's been a neat little.
Take the tops off and take the doors off and hot rod around town.
I think we're gonna do that tomorrow because the kids are going with the in-laws. So
that's a 4-door, right? So you can fit the kids in the back. Nice.
Yeah, it's a 4-door. Yeah, it's a 4-door JK. So nice. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna take the top fully off tomorrow and see how we like that.
That's cool.
Because we've only been taking off. We've only taken off like the T-top.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's neat. It's fun. It's nice. I enjoy it. Nice. I don't think I would go back to that dealer ever again.
Now that wasn't the CarMax?
No. We went to a Jeep dealer in Schaumburg.
Name and shame.
I have no problems calling them out. The salesman that worked with us, he was working 3 customers at once.
Oh, yeah. See, that's bull.
We almost left twice, and 1 customer left.
Jesus.
So it was. Then they kept dicking around with the price, and we're in the finance office after we finally got our monthly payment didn't really go down, but the amount that we owed went down. So
right. That's not
close
bad.
enough. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's the shit thing with dealers. Like, I haven't bought a new car, hell, even a used car from a dealer probably in like 20 years or more. And then we got the wife's car, I think it's like 10 years old now, 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she got that from a dealer out in North Carolina. And it was pretty straightforward. I mean, she couldn't really haggle. It was just like, hey, this is the price of the car. got it used, and it's been fine. Still, now we got problems with it. We're looking to replace it, but yeah, we're still looking. The more I look at it, that Hertz rent to buy thing that they do, where basically they take all their fleet vehicles that are off rental, and they essentially turn around and sell them used. So you can get pretty decent vehicles for a decent price. Some of them pretty low mileage because they're just, rental, maybe like a day or two type thing, around town. And you can either buy it outright or finance through them. So I got to look at the credit union to see what kind of rate they'll give me, and how much they can kind of approve me for, and then we'll know what we're going to get, basically what our price range is. But they the Hertz thing, you basically call them up. You can go to, I think there's one in Schaumburg and one in Des Plaines, but you could pick any of the vehicles from I think neighboring states, and they'll bring it to that location, and then you can rent it for 3 days, and it's $80 a day, unlimited mileage, whatever, to see if you like the vehicle. And if you like the vehicle, you could either say, okay, let's, talk finance, or I want to buy it, give them the money, cut them a check, whatever. Or you just be like, no, it wasn't what I liked, give it back, and that's it. You're out the $240 or whatever it is for 3 days rental. I mean, and then during that time, I could take it to the mechanic down the street that I trust and be like, hey, look this thing over and let me know if there's any problems, anything I got to worry about. I could do research online. I could look at it in my driveway to see if stuff leaks. I don't have to worry about people hiding shit, dealers, especially. Not all dealers are going to be like that, but there's some, scummy dealers that try and get it off the lot and hide things and cover it up. And, I mean, it's
green.
It's an option. Oh yeah. He changed his color. What is this? Oh. It's what is going on? It's screwed with my thing now.
Thing. They made you choose a new name or something. I don't know. They gave us a number.
Yes. You're you're a number
man.
now.
We're just numbers.
You're a number.
We're just numbers.
I'm Googling.
I don't know.
53184.
Yeah, they did that a couple weeks ago. I got prompted. It's something to do with
hacking.
I don't know. They now everyone's unique. It's not, because before you could have a bump and Beretta and have 6 users with the same name.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever.
Now your background's green. Whatever. Can you see our cameras yet? No? Or still having problems?
No. It's still... That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
I wonder if you turn something off.
What though? I think I have to quit and reinstall.
Low bandwidth mode.
TBH.
Hold on a second. Roll.
I can watch videos and other things. Ooh,
I don't. That's weird. It's bizarre that you've got you're not able to see it. I don't know. Technical difficulties beyond our control.
Excuse me.
Did you get your air conditioning, Dan? Did we lose him?
Get your dryer?
Yeah, you'll see he was doing a dryer, air conditioning.
Air conditioning. Yeah.
Something was leaking too, wasn't it? Was it the washer was leaking? Maybe that's what it was. The washer and the air conditioning.
But
we're getting a new patio door. The guys are coming out next Friday to do the final measurement, and then they're going to schedule.
Nice.
Yeah, we went with a local place actually up by my dad, Arlington Heights. There, they do Marvin doors and windows. So, and basically, we're just going to get the same thing we had. A little vinyl. It's fiberglass sliding door, which is the regular glass. Nothing special.
Yeah.
But they told us it's, I think he said 2 to 3 months out once they get the measurements. I mean, that's crazy.
Wait, what are they doing?
We're getting a new patio door finally because the other one just you can't even open it. It drags. The wheels don't even work.
You don't need a company. You and I did ours.
That's right.
Mine.
And that's what I told the wife.
Still there.
I was like, we could have done this. She's like, you don't know how to do it. I'm like, we did dance.
And that was how many years ago? Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago or more, I think.
At least. Oh, did you figure out low bandwidth mode? Is that what you were looking into? Sorry, I just
low bandwidth mode.
For like why I'm not seeing video?
I got low bandwidth.
Not you.
I definitely got low bandwidth.
Never mind.
Oh, so they're saying in Windows, go to settings, like look for privacy and security. No. That's why that would be camera access. Never mind.
This is not Windows.
Yeah, you can't see
Windows. Hold on, let me try. What does this do? Start recording? No, cancel that.
An admin now?
Let's do.
I don't know. I Googled it and I get this thing now, this website that comes up where this is like clickbait or something. It basically takes me to a chat GPT prompt of how do I fix a problem not being able to see my friend's streams on Discord. Come on, I could have done that shit. It's the epitome of lazy.
Let me Google that for you.
Yeah. Let me Google that for you now as AI enabled.
Where are the fucking Discord options?
I don't know. You're on a phone, right?
I am on a phone. That's all right. I don't want to. It doesn't matter.
Turn this into a technical discussion. More important,
we're gonna take over the world.
Yes. Did you guys see Mount Prospect now is mandating that new homes get electric vehicle chargers built in them?
Oh,
really?
Yeah, I saw that.
They're taking it seriously.
I at what point do they start forcing people to putting them in their homes?
Sounds like they're forcing people to put them in their homes already.
Well, they're just saying new homes. I mean, that's
sounds like they're forcing you to put it in your home.
Yeah, but when are they going to come to the existing homes and be like, "Hey, now you guys got to put in electric charging stations"? Like, when does that?
Yeah. I'll tell you to take a hike.
Yeah.
You know, because no offense, no. Unless I have a electric vehicle, and then that's a whole nother story.
I mean, my house probably couldn't even support that.
Well, so that's the thing.
What do they do?
Like we've looked at that, and in order
the entire state of California can't handle that.
Yeah, they're telling people not to charge their cars because their grid can't handle it. Like clearly, we're not ready for the electric takeover. I mean,
so
the electric boogaloo isn't going to happen because we don't have enough freaking power to disperse among the people.
So what's the solar panels
closer to the sun?
Yes. Were we going to fire Elon into the sun at some point? Didn't we discuss that already?
So who you got on this Elon Zuckerberg fight?
Well, okay. Is this like
it's supposedly legit. Like supposedly Dana White's like, I will make a card for this.
Is this like a Logan Paul type shit where like they're just doing it to be like think they're going to be cool? I mean, like I've never seen Zuckerberg like outside of looking robotic in that courtroom video. But I saw that one video there's like a photograph of Elon like topless on a boat. The guy is like pudgy. Like what is he gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't think he's ripped.
Pudgy people can win fights.
Yeah, they could, but I mean like
look at what's that, Tyson, whatever, not Mike Tyson, but the other Tyson guy.
Yeah.
Butterbean.
Butterbean. Didn't that guy die?
That's about
he's a real fighter.
Oh, what is that? Is that one of them new is that the new decentralized bank money?
No, my mother, since my dad died, she gave me a whole bunch of coins of his. And
okay.
Oh, they got all 77. Oh, nice. So I got a whole bunch of his coins, and
sweet.
Like I have a 1909 penny.
Are you going to go see Rick at Pawn Stars?
And what's he going to give me? A fake $3 bill?
I got a guy I can.
I got a guy.
I got a
guy. I might take it down the street one of these days.
Nice. Keep that shit.
Help me pay for this Wrangler.
There you go. That whole penny.
I mean,
had Carmax had it. Sorry.
Do you have a whole bunch of coins?
Yeah, couple.
Like, are they
like, are they sets? The proof sets?
Yeah, are they stored?
Or are they just like free?
Yeah, they're like in plastic.
Okay, so those are pretty good.
Like this is a silver dollar.
So is it a proof?
I know this is worth $1.
I can't see it.
1777 to 1776 to 1976.
So it's probably a proof coin. I think it's a proof coin.
So you can see my camera's working, right?
Yeah, that's your backyard. Look at all that mulch. That's awesome. It's a patio. Yeah. It's got a garden growing on there. There's that weed. You got weed growing in there? Cig weed?
Well, it's legal down by you.
Yeah, it is.
That's true. Oh, look at that. The house, the beer. It's a whoa, Joey.
But no, I was reading somewhere that
that picture?
No. Somebody complimented how my car looks for being a 2012, and he said something kind of funny.
May 8th.
Jesus, that car's 11 years old, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's got less mileage. My car.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Like you think about that, it's 11 years old.
It's got less mileage than Patty Melt's car, than my father-in-law's car, and if you basically do the math, my mother-in-law's car is a 17 Cherokee, and she's got 60,000 on it. My mother's car is a 2015 Mazda CX-5. Is that the SUV, like the midsize SUV they have?
Yeah, there's like there's a 5 and a 9, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's the smaller SUV, the more the midsize.
Yeah.
And it's got less miles than that. So as long as it's fairly reliable, I'm that, like I said, that's going to be my favorite. That'll be my favorite car I've ever bought. I am having a blast driving this thing. Now, it doesn't ride like my Grand Cherokee. It's not a luxury vehicle by any means. My Grand Cherokee was nice and smooth, but I'm on not big old, but I'm on, mud tires. I'm on all-terrain tires. So they're a little chatty. They're a little bouncy, but
yeah,
it's a Wrangler. It's not a Grand Cherokee. So
right.
But I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. It is so much fun. I love this damn thing. Again, I wouldn't go back to the dealer in Schaumburg, but I'd go to CarMax any day of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost one.
Oh, be right back, he said. Okay.
But yeah, it's the thing is I'm it's a fun little ride. It's nice. Black. The wheels need some love. The lady didn't really take care of the chrome wheels.
So just get Plastidip and dip the wheels, man.
I was thinking about that.
Make them black.
There's a new Plastidip out that's supposed to be better, like not Hydro Dip. It's like Plastidip.
There's actually guys that you can get they buy the cheap. It's a Harbor Freight like a airless sprayer. It's like $25, and then you can buy the stuff online. I think it's like Dip Your Car is the website, and they sell you the stuff, and you basically just put it in there and spray it, and then that's it.
Might be the same. What I do have to do is I have to get under it, I'm gonna take some of the surface rust off with some sandpaper, like just like a wire wheel, and then I'm gonna get some of that rust inhibitor, the Core 15 or Westward, West Bend, West Point. I don't know. It's just kind of like a brush on or a spray on, or like a rubberized undercoating.
Hey, people use like bed liner and crap like that too. I've seen.
Yeah, Rhino-line it. Yeah.
Basically
exactly
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, in a nutshell. So I'm gonna do that. Just like I said, there's some rust. I mean, it's a Midwestern car.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. So I mean, there is some surface rust, but nothing.
Yeah, nothing you can't handle.
Pull down my skid plates. Grind those down, spray them, put them back on.
Sweet.
So in case I ever do go rock crawling, go trail hunting.
Yeah, put the kids in the car so you can go rock crawling.
Hell yeah. Do some small trails. Yeah. My buddy Trailwise.
Yeah, that's right. He's up that way, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's got a 2023 Wrangler. We were out the other night. Last Friday we went out and that was fun. I haven't done a group thing, like an automotive group thing like that in a long time.
Nice.
So
it's been a while.
Kind of fun.
And a hot minute, huh?
Yes.
I had to drop because I had a voicemail and I had to check and make sure it wasn't somebody asking me about a credit application.
Oh God.
I had problems. It wasn't. It was somebody else trying to do clickbait through phone calls. Tell a scam. Apparently all of our taxes are being bulked up somewhere, like our credits, and we can just go get them. And we've seen it on a commercial about a federal program.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Makes
bullshit.
Sense. I was gonna say, was somebody calling you about your car's extended warranty?
No. So I rejoined, or before I rejoined, it gave me the thing for a survey about our call here because I had left.
Yeah.
So I did the frowny face, and then it gave me the list of options, and none of them were about video quality.
Oh my God! Lack of video.
I did other, and I couldn't see anyone's video.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's the end of my story. Sorry.
That's awesome.
Are we gonna do we talk about the elephant in the room, or do we feel like that story's dominated and we should avoid it?
I don't know. I mean,
we were talking about Elon and should we finish that conversation? Elon.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, Zuckerberg
when
and Elon.
You said that was a real thing. Have Elon and Zuckerberg committed?
Yeah. Well, they said they're in, that they'll do it.
Well, Elon started it, didn't he?
I think so. I think Dana White said he would do it, but it's got to be like a charity thing. All the proceeds go to charity. No offense. If it actually comes to fruition and they do it, I'm buying it. I gotta watch this shit because that's too clown show.
Yeah, we should come up by Eric. We'll pitch in.
Yeah, I'll put it on my little projector outside.
I was gonna say I'll bring my projector and my screen. We could set it up and charge people admission in the neighborhood.
Hell yeah.
No, wait, that would be wrong.
Says who?
You can't resell it.
Well, I read. Well, we're not charged. It just happens to be that. I read that Elon has studied jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
And then I read Zuckerberg also is a student of jiu-jitsu. So it might actually be a fairly decent fight.
Yeah, but I think... How often do you think they practice jiu-jitsu?
They're rich, probably every day.
Musk, I don't think Musk does. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks out of shape. I'm not saying he's easy to move. I'm just saying he's out of shape. He'll tire quickly.
Well, look at Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy. You think he's in perfect shape?
That's true.
I think he's in better.
Look at Will Ferrell.
Musk.
Will Ferrell runs marathons. Do you think he's in shape?
Yes.
Right.
Will Ferrell looks like he's in shape. He doesn't look pudgy.
So
until he takes his shirt off.
Just because he's tall and goofy doesn't mean.
So Zuckerberg replied Wednesday to the Instagram story. Send me a location with a screenshot of Musk's tweet, and then Musk proposed the Vegas Octagon. which I guess is used for Ultimate Fighting.
Yeah, UFC. I would watch that. Yeah. My money, AI versus a robot. Who do you think's going to win?
Okay, so wait a minute. Zuckerberg's 39, and he's extensively trained in mixed martial arts, completed his first jiu-jitsu tournament last month.
And I think won.
Yeah, Musk is 51. I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah, he is.
Almost never work out except for picking up my kids and throwing them into the air. I guess.
I got to give that to Zuckerberg.
I have this great move that I call the walrus, where I lay on top of my opponent and do nothing. That's awesome. I'd pay to see Musk do that.
That's my move. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, that's patented for me.
Oh my God.
So, but
okay, this is the third time I've seen this, and I swear to God, it's got to be something that Musk does to troll people. So I guess people sent emails to Meta and Twitter, Twitter's media services account or whatever. Meta spokesperson said the story speaks for itself. I'd like to imagine this is going to happen. Musk's Twitter's media email account responded with a poop emoji. What the hell is that?
He's just
like he's trolling people at that point.
Yeah,
it's his ayahuasca trip.
He's got nothing to do.
Replies with a poop. Dude, I'm going to email my boss on Monday with a poop emoji and see what he says.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that.
I'm going to be like, hey.
You mean like, is the network down?
Yeah, poop emoji.
I'm going to start responding to people with the poop emoji. Let's see what happens.
Isn't that how people respond now anyway?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's all shorthand, super shorthand. Just emojis.
It's hieroglyphics. Yeah.
We're going back to like Egyptian cuneiform. Is that what they call it? No, that's something else.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, right.
Pulling historical words out of your ass. It's amazing.
I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea.
Cuneiform was Babylon, I think.
It was a bunch of symbols. I know that.
Sumerian? The Phoenicians?
Wasn't it Sumerian?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Relating to wedge-shaped characters used in ancient writing systems of Ugarit, Persia and Mesopotamia. Yep. Nice, nice.
So not smart sheets?
No. Although the new, emojis are, will be that. That's
Musk
what they're going to call it.
And Mark Zuckerberg are absolutely dead serious about trading blows in the octagons.
No, they're not.
UFC
they're going to get in the octagon.
Yeah.
They're not going to hit each other.
No, they're going to wear those big inflatable boxing gloves.
I don't know. I want to see the fight either way. So I'm if I got to donate $50 to charity to watch this.
UFC President Dana White on Thursday told TMZ he spoke with both billionaires about the social media beef, which saw Zuckerberg accept a cage match challenge. Mark Zuckerberg hit me up first and said, "Is he serious?" Dana White told the outlet when the promoter reached out to Musk, the Tesla CEO said, "Yeah, I'm dead serious." Wow.
Dead serious.
Dana White said he's already in early stages of planning how to put on the fight. This would be the biggest fight ever in the history of the world. Bigger than anything that's ever been done, he said. It would break all pay-per-view records.
I'm willing to.
I agree.
I think so too. People are willing to see that kind of silliness. Because
what is he saying?
White said he would charge $100 for the Mark Zuckerberg bout.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's doable.
The previous biggest pay-per-view ever was McGregor Mayweather fight, and that brought more than $600 million in revenue.
Yeah, that's why McGregor's running around, rich as shit, jacked out of his fucking mind now because he's juiced up.
Number 1 and number 10 richest men on earth, combined net worth of $340 billion. they would easily set a record. I think it could possibly triple the Mayweather-McGregor fight.
Where does that money go?
Dana White's pocket.
So $1.8 billion?
Yeah, Dana White's pocket and probably
he said charity.
Well, he's got to get paid to do his job, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, some of that would get, because you got to think about the guys in the workers at the ring, announcers, all that kind of stuff. Logistics. Yeah. Pay those security. Guys, pretty much take the rest and give it to charity.
Yeah, the pair. Okay, so the pair are they are not likely looking to add to their net worth. However, instead, White suggested they would each battle for a charitable organization of their choice. I don't think either one of them needs the money. These guys would raise hundreds of millions of dollars for charity.
What do you think? What charity is out there where you think giving the money to it goes directly to the purpose of the charity?
The Gates Foundation. No, I don't know. certainly not the what is it? The veterans.
Since I now have changed my name to Charity, I'm
hoping to
cash in on some of this.
There you go.
That's right. So the Salvation Army, that sleeper cell.
Oh.
We could give them the money.
Sleeper cell. We don't want to give them any money. I just, in my mind, charities are run by, there's some board that wants their own money.
Not for profit, I don't think is a real thing anymore.
Right.
No, not really.
No. Because somebody's still got to make money to do their job, to run.
They call hospitals non-for-profit. Yeah, okay. Not-for-profit, my ass. I dealt with some of those fucking bills. That one was at Georgia where the lady was charging like $36 for a gallon of water.
Dude, that's crazy.
I told the lady she's out of her goddamn mind.
When I had the blood clots and I was in the ICU, they sent
ICU too.
ICU. They sent they sent the I don't know what that oncology lady, because it's like cancer and blood, they're all the same like group. They sent a lady in, she walked in, looked at my chart on the computer, like typed in some crap, looked at me, tapped me on the shoulder, said, "We're going to get you better," and then walked out of the room. Like maybe like 5 minutes, right? I get the breakdown for the bill. Like that was like $1,500 for her to come see it. Like I never saw her after that again. Like I didn't even see her when I went back to the hospital for a follow-up. I went to a different oncologist. And I'm like, what the fuck did I pay for her to walk in and like, I mean, she could have been like, the lady that mops the floor in the freaking post-op room. I don't know.
Do you think she knows that you're getting billed $1,500? Do you think she like just logged the half hour?
See, I don't know, because
somebody else took that half hour.
I'm sure she's got a rate. I'm sure, and doctors get paid a lot. Rightfully so. They probably should, but I don't think she was making $1,500 for a half hour work.
Yeah, because you're gonna get a bill from the hospital, and then you get a bill from the doctor. So it should be all wrapped into one. It shouldn't. You get a bill from, Dr. Eric, and then a bill from,
the hospital to see Dr. Eric.
Yeah, it's a little shit. But there's an old adage saying that between a mechanic and a doctor, the mechanic always asks the doctor, "Why do you get paid so much? We're both, technical." The doctor's like, "Have you ever tried to rebuild a motor with the engine running?"
That's a good point.
Well, yeah, but John didn't get his heart rebuilt while he was running.
Right. She literally came in, looked at, like, typed on the computer and said, "Oh, we'll get you better," and then walked out. Didn't give me the medicine, didn't do nothing. It's like, what the hell?
We have WebMD, yeah. If I WebMD why I have a cough right now, it would tell me I'm dying. And
you got cancer. You got cancer.
Yeah. I have a rare
you're not
cancer.
In California, so it might not be cancer.
Right.
Yeah, very true. Right. Everything in cancer gives you California.
Wait, no, you were right the first time.
Everything in California gives you cancer.
Everything in cancer gives you California. That's right.
Oh, I have California. Help.
Doc, I've got California.
Oh my
God. I've got the black California.
Am I getting senile? Yeah.
Are you getting rain in Wisconsin?
Rained or just rain?
Are you getting
rain here?
No, we haven't had rain. I haven't had to mow my lawn for like 2 weeks. It's been
fantastic. It's been dry here.
Yes, it's been super dry. We're supposed to get rain Sunday and Monday. So
I think we're getting into like the 90s this weekend or something.
That's why the top is coming off the car, like the full thing.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then Sunday it's like tomorrow, and then Sunday it's like 82, and then
rain.
it gets under 80 for the week.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to rain too, but I don't know.
We're pretty much over 80 the whole week, so it'll be nice. Maybe I might actually be able to mow the lawn.
Mow the lawn.
Wow, Florida, holy shnikes!
What's that?
Mid to high 90s.
That's crazy.
And it's a wet heat.
Yeah, we were going to go out to the North Carolina the week after the 4th, but we decided against it because we got to get a new car now.
So... Yeah. The Jeep dealer had a nice Grand Cherokee that they originally had listed for $27,975. Wow. And then I checked again today to see if they sold it, because I've never been able to track like the car, because the guy was like, dude, this car is great, we'll be able to sell this without a thought. They listed it for $27,975. It's upped to $33 now on the website.
What? Why?
Shady assholes. That's why.
Yeah.
Here we go. See the bottom?
That's crazy.
Can't really see it. Here, I'll zoom in for you so you can see it.
Let me check my camera. Can't see shit.
I'm not going to call him out by name, but I'm going to show the dealer's name. I was not happy with that.
Ziegler. I have Ziegler. I'll call him out. Fuck him.
It was miserable.
I'm a firm believer of if they're going to be shitty, like this is our version of Yelp right here.
See, if you look at, since you already said Ziegler, if you look at all the other Ziegler, like Ziegler Honda, Ziegler and Kenosha, and like the Honda dealer, they all have great glowing reviews. Yeah. Wonderful. I mean, there's a couple bad ones in there, but you're bound to have it. You look at the Jeep one, and everybody was like, basically like, F this dealer.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They said my car had a remote start. I'm like, I looked at the key fob. I'm like, no, this doesn't have it unless it's an aftermarket. They used an Evo All, and then you have to do, a little song.
3 buttons or whatever. Yeah.
I'm like, nope, doesn't have it. He's like, oh, sometimes you have to do this. I was like, dude, I installed remote starts professionally for like 20 years. Like, I worked at ABT Electronics installing alarms and remote starts. I have a clue as to what I'm talking about. 1, you have no antenna if it's aftermarket. 2, if it's factory. 1, your key fob doesn't have the little thing.
Yeah.
So, no. And then it claimed it had Bluetooth. So I kept hitting Bluetooth.
Oh, on the
radio?
radio?
To get it to sync. Yeah, to sync. I couldn't hear the thing. It would register, but it wasn't going like to the microphone or anything like that. Okay. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? So today I took my dashboard apart. Thank God I have a clue how to do that. Not that it's tough, but took the radio out. The mic wasn't even plugged in.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
They probably did that just to, oh, yeah, it was,
charge your money.
Yep. That's bullshit. So, that's exactly what's wrong with that submarine. Sorry.
Oh, no, we can talk about that elephant. That's fine.
Yeah. Is it more of an elephant or a sub? I don't know what it would be anymore.
It's an underwater elephant at this point.
It's a puzzle.
That's totally a corporate shit show, right? Like they just skipped everything to make money.
Well, that CEO even said that. That's what he did. He criticized like all the safety and security stuff that they wanted him to put in.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to do it. Like he was like, no, I'm not going to pay for it. There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Obviously there is.
Well, yeah, I mean, now look what he's got to do about it. So,
sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, if I'm putting my cash down to walk into that submarine and you show me a freaking PlayStation 3 controller, I'm walking out being like, I want my money back.
So they obviously, like, military does that with drones. They're submersible. their periscopes on the submarines are done with like game controllers.
It's a drone, but
it is. I mean, I can see why they would have chose that, because they're like, oh, good enough for the military, good enough for us. Well, yeah, but when you skimp on like the hull of the ship that basically protects the passengers, you're gonna have a problem.
It's gonna take me down there so I can see it on the screen. No offense, we can send a drone down, and I can see it on the screen up name? Here, right here.
Who's the guy? The video game guy. He went down into the Marianas Trench or whatever, which is even deeper than that. No, what the hell was that? And he it was like his own thing. Like he did it. I mean, it was. Oh, let me look it up. Like this guy, like is a billionaire, and he's got all these investors, and clearly he didn't want to spend the money. I mean, you got like only a millionaire guy who did it, on his own with proper shit and proper safety, like
$50 worth of crap, and then
this guy, I don't know. I mean, now all this shit's coming out about like how bad he was. The guy Josh Gates from Expedition Unknown, he tweeted, because people were asking him, like he went and did a tour of the sub, and I don't know if he wrote it like they wrote it around like the harbor or whatever, but they didn't dive with it. And he's like, I wasn't gonna. He like initially he wanted to do it because he thought it'd be great, film it for his show, whatever. And then he's like, once I got into that thing, he's like, no way in hell I wanted to do that. And I mean, I can't blame him. Like that's what people said. Like people are coming out of the woodwork now. Like, no, I saw it and I didn't want to do it. It's the death trap. Like they knew.
Did it really explode, or did the Kraken get it? Like a deep sea monster just, like in Star Wars,
those
where they
orcas.
Land on,
what? No. There's a sandworm living off of Cape Cod that sucked the thing
maybe
under?
That's it. What if it's like a big eel that it's just,
Yeah.
No, I think corporate practices got it right.
Yep.
Every department's got a budget. They got to meet the budget. They could do better, but they're like, yeah.
$50?
Yeah, exactly. And it sucks.
Probably 3D print something better than that.
Yeah.
It sucks. Well, they had done some dives before. Somebody was on it.
No, I don't think anybody had.
I thought somebody was on it.
I read that nobody tested it.
No, they did minimal dives. Like they did they went down like a couple meters and then came back, but they canceled. Previous one was like due to weather, and then one was due to like something falling off the side, like one of the ballast tanks or something.
Was this guy an investor in this company?
No, the guy was the CEO, the guy that was piloting.
Oh, the two guests, the dad and the son.
No, they were just billionaires that wanted to do it. None of the other four people were like investing or anything. They bought the one guy, the kid came in, I think they said, because the guy that was his father and another guy had bought the tickets when they were like $100,000 a piece. And then the other guy backed out. So the guy that was on there got his kid to go on in this place. Instead of his buddy or whatever who backed out. And then I know the other two people were, some was like some like Indian businessman or something.
Yeah. That sucks. I mean,
the link I just put in was James Cameron, not a video game guy.
James Cameron. I was gonna say, was it Kirk Cameron? James Cameron.
Deep Sea Challenger.
Oh, yeah, he went down like 33 times.
To film Titanic. Yeah.
The guy is a freaking movie producer, and he built a better machine than these fucking guys.
Oh, he built his own?
Well, I mean, he paid somebody to do it, but he followed all the protocols and procedures.
Yeah.
It's secure, it's safe, it was tested, blah, 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 blah.
I can't believe you wouldn't do your homework on that kind of thing.
But see, that's the thing that like people are saying about this guy, that, now he's dead. So I guess he can't defend himself if the rumors aren't true, but everybody's coming out of the woodwork now saying that the guy just was not, that was the way he was. Like he didn't want to pay to get it tested properly, to do the the stress testing and shit like that.
Guest?
The CEO.
The CEO, yeah.
But why didn't the guest do his right? Like if you're paying,
well, that's the other thing.
Some homework?
Like that's why I guess people backed out. Like this Josh Gates and a bunch of other people were like, "Yeah, this is a little sketch. We're not going to do it." I don't know why this guy and like the other 4 people did it. Like clearly they got more money than sense.
I wish I had that kind of money.
I can't believe that that even the CEO would go down basically on its maiden voyage, right? As deep as it went. I can't believe that.
But he had to prove that his equipment worked. He had to prove that. He obviously proved his equipment didn't work.
But you put like a crash test dummy in it first.
Well, sometimes people don't think, especially billionaires that spent $250,000 a pop to,
So this guy, one of the guys was a chairman of some aviation sales and consulting company.
Well, he's in the wrong aircraft.
The other guy was a vice chairman of a Pakistani energy investment firm. The 19-year-old son of that guy. And Stockton Rush, who was the CEO of the company. And then this other guy was actually a French naval officer. He made commander, retired from the Navy. He oversaw 2 deep sea submersibles at French Institute for Research. Like, you would think that guy would know better than to get on this sketchy ass boat.
I agree.
He's probably been like, I've been in worse shit.
He completed 37 dives and submersibles to the Titanic shipwreck over the course of his career. Supervised the retrieval of over 5,000 artifacts.
Fun fact, you know the pool on the Titanic is still filled with water?
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, out of all the people, I would have thought that guy would have probably known better, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're saying it was $250,000 to get on that boat. I don't know.
No matter whether they're dumb enough to get on the boat or not, the way they died had to have been absolutely miserable.
Well, that's probably so. I read a lot of people that talk about it, and one of the guys said that if they actually imploded or exploded or whatever the hell those things do at that depth, it was pretty instantaneous, and they never would have, like, they probably would have heard the hull cracking, and then, like, it would have just been over, because they're like 8,000 psi at that depth, like just hitting you all at once, like there's
on every part of your body.
Yeah,
probably liquefy you.
Yeah, the other way would have been like, if they actually were down there and ran out of air, like that's got to be a hell of a way to go, because you're basically alive and to the point where you suffocate to death with 4 other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't, like it. The worst outcome probably would have been if they actually, like, if the vehicle survived and they ran out of air, because it's like, they probably would have had like their phones recording like their last, memos to their family and friends and some shit that, like, would have been found and put all over social media. But where
was Aquaman? What the fuck?
Yeah. Or what's her name's father, Poseidon. Ariel's father.
Yeah, where was Ariel? Come on, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the other thing is people are like, oh, well, they signed waivers. Well, the waiver doesn't excuse. Yeah, I guess they did. That was the big thing, is they had to sign waivers saying like, we accept that, like, we could possibly die, but like that doesn't excuse you from like gross negligence and not doing your due diligence to secure the damn vessel. Like, I'm sure that company is going to shut down and go bankrupt, and there's going to be crazy lawsuits from the families of those people that died.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you're probably never going to hear about any of those people ever again that work for that company.
Mm-mm. Like, what did you do between this and this?
Yeah. What's with this gap on your resume? Well,
what had happened was,
you see, there was this boat.
I got kidnapped.
That's right. Somali pirates.
Titanic 2.
Oh, what was it? Somali pirates that took them? They just threw a whole bunch of debris down there and like a PlayStation 3 controller.
Go. Nice.
And I'm your submersible now.
You're horrible.
You know what is nice about the drought we're having is that there seems to be less mosquitoes.
Yeah. Because they got nowhere to breed, man.
Thank God.
That's how they grow.
Thank God. Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Right.
I haven't seen a mosquito since, hold
1998?
No, I got a new one. I haven't seen mosquitoes since Hector was running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. And on top of that, he just came into Harry's and ordered 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec system exhaust.
Oh my God. It's all about family.
It's all family. Can we talk about that for a quick minute? How do we go from street racing Honda Civics and RX-7s and Dodge Chargers and Supras and Skylines to, in the one, was it Fast 9? They flew a car into space and they're taking down international thieves and killers and all that shit.
Yep.
How in the hell? Really, come on. You were popping trucks for VCRs and all of a sudden you're driving one of like 10 not Paganis. What's the Huracan or whatever?
The one that they jumped out of that freaking
out of the building in Dubai.
Yeah. None of those cars actually run that they built. Like the 12 that they built, they don't actually run.
Oh apparently. Yeah, that red one.
Yeah,
that one. No, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Come on.
So I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that at some point that series of movies is in the same universe as Triple X, and it's become Xander Cage now. When he's
retired.
Yeah,
he's retired.
See, and this is what he does.
He retired.
That's why they got Ice-T to start doing it, because he went and retired and figured he'd go live on a beach in Rio.
Okay, all right. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
You heard it here.
Now we're spitballing. Yeah, he's Xander Cage retired. He changed his name to Dominic
He got
Toretto.
A crew together.
And then he got the crew okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Like, no offense, I love Ludacris and I love the song Act a Fool from Too Fast, Too Furious. But how did he go from, building cars and having, all the best Snap-on tools and all that stuff to now he's breaking into, safes that, maybe 3 people in the world could break into and they have the code,
Yep.
It's, I heard that the new Fast X is, if you turn your brain off and enjoy it for the movie, I heard it's a really good movie.
I mean, they've been that way since like at least since like the 3rd or 4th one. Like I never went into them expecting much, and I think I enjoyed them more.
Tokyo Drift. That's a sore subject with me, but
I thought that one was good because it was a good, like it seemed to be like they were trying to deviate. Because like maybe one person came back. Well,
in the end.
No, but I mean, like Han was the guy was like the only one.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the first 2.
Oh no, that's right. He was in the 4th one when they went to stole that. They dragged the safe around town.
We were supposed to be extras in Tokyo Drift.
Who, us? Me? You?
No, me. The shop that I worked at.
Nice.
They wanted the Miata, and they were going to take the shop owner, the shop owner's dad, and me to be extras in the background.
Nice.
And then we were in Chicago. We were at Formula D in Chicago, and the directors and stuff were kind of cruising around and looking for people, looking for different cars. And we had that Amola orange Miata. And
nice.
They said, how would you feel if we flew the car and the 3 of you out to just to be an extra in the movie? If you told me that, and I'm the one doing the racing and it's my car and all that shit, I am taking my car. I'm going to sit it there. I'm not going out on the track because I want to be in that movie.
Yeah.
I want to be able to say, hey, I was an extra in a Fast and Furious movie.
Right.
He took the car out on the track and wrecked it.
Oh, Jesus.
he put it into the wall, and we couldn't even get it running. We were on the track. We couldn't even get the damn thing running.
It makes you wonder, like, if they, because that was a big thing that like people said with those films, where they, like, even with the Skylines, they had like multiple versions of that car, and like of like the 7 or 8 that they had, like 6 of them got totaled doing stunts and shit.
I've seen the silver Skyline. I've seen the one they used that Brian drove.
Yeah, there's like that one. There's the pickup truck got bought. The Lightning or whatever that he had. Letty's car. The
240. Yeah.
Yeah, the white Sylvia, the white VW. The Jetta. That's still around, and I think the other one was the
probably the Eclipse.
Yeah, it was the one Eclipse with the like the orange one with the like the knight or whatever on the side.
Oh, the orange one was a Supra, which
maybe that's what it was. Something. Yeah,
the Supra that they built in the first one, the orange Supra, they took that car, redid that car for the second movie, and then put it back to the orange for I think one of the other ones or something like that. Yeah,
there's a guy on YouTube that actually owns all those cars. And he does like a tour, because they did something with Disney was going to have like an interactive show using the cars like on their set or whatever, that you could go see it when you're at Disney World or Disneyland or wherever it was. They canned that after like a couple of years, and they were going to scrap the cars, and this guy like bought them all, and he basically has like a mock, museum to those cars, and like he collects other movie cars. Like he's got what the hell's the one, the Charger that Blade drove, Wesley Snipes. He's got that one. Yeah, he's got that one and a couple others. And he just basically, he's local. He's not local, but he's around the area here, I think, like somewhere up in like the Midwest.
Yeah, I think so. You know what I started watching the other day? Speaking of movies,
what's that?
The Flash, the new one.
Oh yeah, with that guy Ezra whatever.
Ezra Miller, yeah.
How is that?
You know
so
what?
Far?
So far, it's not bad. It's much better than Black Adam was, but so far it's not bad. And I really have to say, I enjoy Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Really, he was in that? Okay.
He's back as Batman. I have to say, I like.
He's in the trailers.
Keaton.
I haven't actually seen anything about other than that stupid actor that ended up beating his wife or getting into fights or whatever.
Crime spree across the world.
Yeah, didn't he like kidnap that girl or whatever too? Like
and they couldn't find him or something. But Keaton, Bale, and Affleck, I like those Batmans. Those are my.
Are they all three in there doing the thing like the Spidey finger pointing?
I don't want to know.
I don't know if. I don't think Bale is, but
How are you watching that? It just came out, didn't it?
Yeah. How are you watching it?
You're less than scrupulous means.
We were at the theater, and I was watching it for a few minutes, and then my kids were acting up, so I had to go.
Sure you were.
Do you have to upgrade to a different version of Napster?
Yeah.
Yes.
The website went down.
I had to go to Crapster.
You got it from Kazaa and LimeWire.
It's still stealing.
So far, I think it's much better than Black Adam was.
Aha! I haven't seen Black Adam either.
It wasn't worth your time.
I gotta watch the new one on Disney.
Chinese American?
No. It's the new Marvel one.
Oh.
I want to say it's the Insurgents.
Quantumania?
No. It's like a Disney
Secret
only.
Wars.
Secret Wars? Is that the one? I think so.
Yeah, Secret with Sam Jackson.
Yes. Yeah,
Secret Wars.
Sam Jackson. Oh.
Yep.
I gotta watch
Secret Invasion. That's what it is.
Was it Invasion? Okay,
Secret Invasion.
It's Armor. Secret Invasion and Armor Wars. That's right. Yep. I got the two mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's based off of those guys that were in Captain Marvel.
The Krulls. Yeah. The Krulls.
Yep.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
The Krull. Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of their story.
Yeah. I'm somewhat remembering my comic book days.
Back in the days.
Do I have? Hold on.
Hey, so you were back on the topic of name and shaming your car dealership. So I ended up like buying a new office chair.
Yeah.
So I got the same one that I had before, but I got it in fabric instead of that like faux leather
or whatever.
Yeah. And like it's some Chinese brand called
looks like fake carbon fiber.
Yeah, it's called Dowinx, Dowinx. I got it on Amazon, and I bought the original one. It was like October of 2020, like during the pandemic when everybody was working from home, and I'm like, I need a better chair. So I got it. You know, I used it for like not even 3 years now because we're only in June 2023.
Yeah.
The cylinder that goes up or down, the like hydraulic thing, that gave out, so I bought a new one. And then the hinge on the one side when you like recline, it got like all bent out of shape, and it actually stripped the bolt off the seat of the chair. Yeah, so I was like, well shit, that's why it's all like wonky. And then I was sitting in it, and when I got the new one, I was taking apart the old one to like get out of the room. The freaking like so the chair, like the seat, there's like the piece that bolts on to the bottom of the seat that's got the handles for like raising and lowering the chair and all that shit.
Yeah.
And that's just like this plate. Well, the plate was all like cracked. Like it's like literally there was a crack in the middle of the plate, and it was like wonky. It was like all weird, like bent, probably from me sitting on it. I'm like, I don't know. After 2 years, like constant sitting on the thing, I was like $250. I mean, it wasn't cheap. Yeah, but like I would have thought it would have lasted longer than that.
You would hope.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts.
No, because I looked at everyone's like, oh, go buy.
Nothing outlasts the Energizer.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, go buy like an office chair because they're better quality, better deal for the money than like a gaming chair. And like everyone's like, oh, Herman Miller. So I go look up Herman Miller. It's like $1,000 chair. I'm like, well, fuck that. Like,
yeah, who's got that?
Yeah, like I get why people buy that shit for the office because it's not like they're not paying for it, but
no,
I don't know.
Oh, and you sent a thing about sending an email with urgent. If somebody sends an urgent email, that is the last email I look at the day.
Yeah, I don't.
High priority makes it low priority. Just send an email and it'll get taken care of. Don't send it high priority. Anybody watching? So what I don't like back in the day, but in the before times when we used to go to work in like an office, like people would call you, like message you on like, Teams. And then if you don't respond right away because you're doing shit, then they walk over to your desk. And I'm like, dude, like, you tried twice already. Like, that doesn't give you a free ticket to come over and bug me. Like, exactly.
I'm in the middle of doing crap. Like, I'll call you back, or like, like now people do that to me now. Like, I get the VoIP phone through Teams. They'll message me, they'll call, they'll message me again, and I'm like, dude, like, I'm in the middle of something. Like, stop. Like, I can't. Yeah. If I'm, just it's basically email. It's that version of like the urgent button now.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Oh, I hate that. Like, that makes me not want to help you.
Anybody listening, do you like that? Are you the type of person to hit urgent or high priority? Let us know in the comments. Do you have a product that you want us to call out? Put that in the comments too.
I used to work with a guy last job. Not my manager, but a manager in IT. Anytime he'd go on vacation, he had a rule that basically sent all his email to trash. He didn't have an out of office reply. He would just literally everything that came in while his out of office was on, like he set a rule, would just delete. And he didn't put an out of office reply other than like, I'm out of the office until this day. Thanks. Like I'll get back to you when I return. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? He's like, I'm not going to read those emails anyway. Like, because if they happen and he's gone for like a week and a half, he's like, they probably already got an answer or whatever. He's like, they don't need my response. I'm not going to read their email.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
I'm like, damn, dude, that's harsh.
I'm gonna start doing it.
Yeah, he's like, I just set up a rule. Everything goes to trash. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. All right, we're gonna start a revolution. If anybody's out of office, set your shit to go to trash.
Yep.
Start the revolution, everybody.
Yeah, his message was something like, "Oh, I'm out of the office till this day," and it wasn't like, "I'll get back to you, leave a message, whatever." It was just like, "I'll be back," like plain and to the point. And then he just deleted his email.
You know, I've got a positive review of a product that I tried Sunday. Actually, the girls bought me for Father's Day. They sent me to this place down the street. It's called The Space. They do IV hydration, they do yoga and all sorts of stuff. You know, kind of a natural store. We all know I've been having hip pain in my right hip.
Yeah.
Where it's been hindering my training, hindering walking, doing anything. I haven't tested it squatting yet or deadlifting. Well, sort of. I did rack pulls the other day, but I didn't go too heavy. Sumo rack pulls, and I had no pain. I got a B12 injection. Yeah, B12 injection. And then I tried, because the last time I had the B12, I felt like a little boost, and I felt, a little better, like I was low on B vitamins. I got what's called, at this place, it's in Lake Geneva, it's glutathione, absorbic acid, and zinc. Supposed to help boost your body. I shit you not, my hip pain probably went from I was in pain, walking would hurt, etc., to it's almost healed.
Wow.
$30
now
for this shot.
Is it like just masking the pain and causing bigger problems?
I don't know. I'm gonna go in tomorrow to get another one to see, if what that will do, if it'll help heal it some more. But
well, I mean, because I thought you had like an issue where wasn't your like leg like turned or something? Or your hip was like
turn. I'd start to like have the pain, and then my foot would go out.
Okay.
My foot, instead of walking like this with my feet, boom, 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 I'd have hip pain, then my foot would go out to try to compensate.
Gotcha.
Well, I haven't had. There have been a few times this week where I've done a few things where it's like, ooh, okay, that I need to sit down for like 5 minutes. I don't know what's in the shot. Well, I know what's in the shot, but glutathione is like the granddaddy of antioxidants. It's supposed to help free radicals. It's supposed to help inflammation.
Free radical, dude.
I didn't think it would help this much. Today I had no hip pain.
So
Zero.
is that the nootropics crap that like Joe Rogan pushes?
No.
Because that's got that's like glutathione in it or something. It sucks that I know that now because I watch too much Joe Rogan apparently.
I enjoy Joe Rogan stuff as I get older.
I call me weird, but everyone's like, oh, he's such a conspiracy. Yeah. Oh. He's such a conspiracy theorist, or he's anti this, he's anti that. And I'm like, no, I really enjoy his like damn interviews. Like when he talks to people, like
he's asking questions and
or like answers. Like he had
you ever tried DMT?
When he gets high with Elon Musk. No, he had what's her name? The chick from King of Queens, Rami. Yeah. Whatever. About like her whole Scientology thing. Mm-hmm. It was like a 2.5 hour episode. Like, dude, I was glued to that. And like he didn't really say anything. Like he just like let her talk about it. And that was like, those are the best interviews I think he does, because he just shuts up and lets his guests talk. And it's funny because he also had who's the science guy?
DeGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, he was on there, and like clearly he's way smarter than Joe Rogan. And like Joe was just like, yeah, like I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just gonna let you talk about whatever. And and like that was like 2 hours. It was like an awesome interview. I was like, damn. Like,
I watched a little of that. A little of that was pretty good.
Yeah, I like he had Musk on, and I'm like, this is like the stupidest interview ever.
I'm not a big Neil deGrasse Tyson fan because I think he's gone too commercial, too like popularity's kind of gotten to him. But he brought up a good point about how he liked Columbus, how he appreciated Columbus and he supported Columbus, so to speak. How everybody is like anti-Columbus now because he founded the New World. Well, at the time, we didn't have planes. We didn't have the accessibility to go from point A to point B in like a day or a few hours.
Right.
He's like, so people came over here and they were two different worlds. So they didn't know that. Did he find a new world? Well, yeah, he kind of did, but he kind of didn't because yes, there were people here, but they didn't know that. He explains it a whole lot better in case anybody wants to check it out. Yeah. But I was like, putting it in that perspective, I'm like, okay, I like that. I'm like that actually gives a good, like a better thought out answer to I don't like Columbus or I like Columbus or I'm indifferent or whatever. So I liked his answer. I thought that was very well thought out. Like I said, I normally don't like deGrasse Tyson, but I thought it was a very well thought out.
He's had some good guys on his podcast. I watch it mainly on YouTube. So whenever he puts the full ones up, but yeah, I was shocked that as much love him or hate him, I think he's a great interviewer. He knows he clearly does his research on his guests too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely, like I said, as I get older, I've definitely been enjoying his podcast a lot more.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got so many viewers and listeners, so
yeah,
he's got to put out a quality product. Otherwise, he wouldn't have that many followers.
Yeah. Yeah. He had, who the hell did he have on his show? He had Rob Zombie. That was an awesome interview.
I didn't see that. I'll have to look at that.
If you think of Rob Zombie like Rob Zombie when we grew up with, but to hear that guy talk now, I would think it's not the same Rob Zombie that you see singing. The guy's
really.
He aside from the fact that he looks like how he used to, 20 years ago, he's a really well-spoken, educated guy, and he just
too bad he can't make a movie for shit. Because I never liked any of his movies.
I didn't like any of his horror films either, but he goes into that. He talks about his whole message is do what you want and try it because you don't know if you're going to be good at it unless you succeed or fail. People are like, oh, I don't want to do it because I'm scared. Well, then you don't know if you're good at it. You don't know if you're going to be a good producer or movie, writer. Mm-hmm. It's and he's like, it didn't work for me, but I tried it, and I mean, that's respectable.
Yeah, exactly. Just because I don't like it or we don't like it, doesn't mean I'm going to hate the guy for it.
Right. Right.
I mean, he's got some great music. So, I mean, hey, you tried this. All right. I don't have to like that. That's not, it's not in the contract,
Right. Right.
So, but yeah. But no, let's see. I gotta go through my list of stuff here.
The picture's hilarious.
Wait, why don't people like Columbus?
They don't like Columbus. Well, because the way they treated the Indians, but the Native Americans. But because technically the U.S. was, the U.S., Canada, Mexico, it was inhabited. They give him a hard time because the U.S. was still inhabited. It was inhabited by the Native Americans. But did we even know about North America, South America?
Well, wasn't he looking for something else?
He was looking for Indies.
Yeah.
So
he's going to establish a trade out to China.
Right. Yeah. And he got here and thought that's where it was.
Yeah, and then he discovered a new land. It's not like today where we can go to across the pond to Spain or to Italy or to Germany or Iceland or Russia or Siberia or Antarctica or just by hopping on a plane.
Well, you can't go to Antarctica on a plane. Don't they ban like flights over there now or something?
Yeah,
because
I think so. Yeah.
Well,
but you know
not
what I
the
mean.
ones that are made out of carbon fiber.
That's right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dan's building a carbon fiber airplane, but
Sweet.
he was describing the fact that when everything broke apart, etc., in thousands of years. Did you know that that there was North America over here when you were a Spaniard? No, you had no idea. Nobody freaking knew.
Right.
So what? Why is that a reason to not like Columbus? I don't get it.
Didn't he give them their blankets full of polio or whatever it was?
Syphilis. Yeah, was syphilis.
Oh.
No. They gave us Columbus gave the Native Americans diseases, but the Native Americans gave Columbus and his crew syphilis, and then syphilis exploded over across the pond, if I recall correctly.
Oh.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, so gave them gifts, 2 blankets and a handkerchief. Smallpox.
Yeah, we gave them.
Yeah, smallpox. Yep.
And then syphilis came over to the what's it called? So we can blame Columbus for Hitler getting syphilis.
Well, Al Capone.
Al Capone got Hitler syphilis?
Wait, what?
No.
How did that happen?
Fuck.
No.
Did they go to Argentina together? Is that the reason they're saying "Don't cry for me, Argentina"?
We didn't tell Dan about the crossover between cars and planes and World War II, and he wasn't here for that.
Was he here for the Fast and Furious XXX crossover?
Yeah.
No, but last was not last week, but the week before when he dropped, or we talked about cars and the movie Planes.
Oh yeah,
and how the World War II happened, and
yeah, who was flying it? Yeah, they're topless waitresses and nudie bars, and what's it called?
And then the 9/11 happened in the world of cars and planes. Because they had TSA agents, so
what?
Yeah, so you know the movie Cars, the Disney movie Cars.
Yeah.
There's a scene Eric posted, I think, in WhatsApp, about like they pull into like a rest stop or something, a truck stop.
Yeah.
And it says like the cars, the waitresses are convertible because they're topless. Like that's yeah. And then I said if you watch the movie Planes, which takes place in the same universe, but it's about planes instead of cars, they have TSA agents at the airports, which means 9/11 happened because that didn't come about till after 9/11. So, like, who was flying the planes in that universe if the planes are sentient? And then they talk about how in the Cars movie, in the Cars universe, World War II happened because they talked to like a Jeep who was there or whatever it was, which means there was a Cars version of Hitler. A Cars version of the Holocaust.
Right, a Volkswagen.
Wait, well, what was the Columbus version of the car?
I don't know.
Is that boats?
You brought off not Adolf Hitler. You brought up Al Capone. I was like,
because
you gave Hitler a syphilis?
No, he was like, he died of syphilis. He was losing his mind at the end.
I didn't realize that.
Okay,
I don't know. Like, he didn't discover America.
Al Capone discovered America.
Al Capone discovered America.
That's right.
Syphilis from the Native Americans.
We just made up a whole alternate history.
Oh my God! People are gonna ask us what we're smoking. DMT.
Yes. Yes.
Is that the Stockton bug spray?
I seen it.
It's DDT.
DDT.
No, that was what that guy that was at the Superfly Snooker used to do. The DDT.
Yeah. I've seen this a lot.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, right. The 80s. There's a I guess breakdancing is having a resurgence.
Breaking and Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Throwing on some cardboard.
Every time I told Patty Melt I want to get a Kango.
Oh my God.
Every time and parking on a dance floor or something like
so
that.
Did they make like a boombox that's just basically a giant Bluetooth speaker now, so you can just tie it to your phone?
Yes,
They
yes.
have those.
It's called. Hold on. I'll get the link.
I saw one at the Verizon store. It was like a small little cylinder, but it wasn't that big.
Bump box.
Hold
on, I'll send you bump box. Here, let me send you the link. Hip Hop Trooper, the guy that wears the Adidas Stormtrooper costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like sponsored by them. He's got them.
Oh my god, $300, $800. What the fuck?
These things are dope. His JVC vibrates
what
the concrete.
What in the hell? $900. Who makes this? Is this like a Kanye, like Beats by Dre or whatever?
No, I think it's just.
Yeah, look at that. $900 for that thing. What?
It's retro.
I mean, it's a freaking Bluetooth speaker. Why? What makes it 900? Well, okay, and granted, this has got like 4 subwoofers in it, but.
And they have one that's a little pager.
Oh my god.
Holy crap, that thing's dope.
Look at the picture of it. Look at the picture of it next to that guy. It's bigger than the damn guy.
Well, think about those people who are paying like $1,000 for audio cables because they think they're getting the best sound like quality.
Gold-plated audio and video.
Yeah. It's made out of adamantium.
Unobtainium.
Delivers perfect sound.
What's got better conductivity, adamantium or vibranium?
Well, couldn't Magneto control adamantium? So that's got to have some air conductivity, right?
Yeah. Any metal. So technically,
well, but
Magneto
not. It was only like magnetic, right? Because that's all he could really control.
Yeah,
it was like
no. I thought it was every metal that he had the capability to control.
Well, it was like his whole power is like his name. He's Magneto. If it's non-magnetic, how the hell could he control it?
It has no conductivity.
Right, like nickel. Nickel's not magnetic, is it?
So vibranium.
So if I cover myself in nickels,
right,
I can take it down.
That's right. You just completely destroyed the MCU now by upending all of their stuff, like
That's
Marvel.
Not MCU, isn't he DC?
He's DC. No, he's MCU. Well, he's not in the MCU, but he's Marvel.
Yeah, they're Marvel. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, aren't they the same universe?
They are now.
Yeah, that was like a recent thing, right?
Yeah. I forget which movie it was. Doctor Strange. Because Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Professor X is in that with Doctor Strange, and that's Avengers and X-Men.
Yep.
But he's not. Is he
Fantastic
Professor
Four?
X?
Yeah.
That's Professor X. Yeah.
Couldn't remember. I do remember that universe, though.
Yeah, because he, that was, I don't remember when the comic was, but that was before the DC versus Marvel cutover, which I'm still waiting for that to happen.
Needs more Wolverine.
I doubt that'll ever happen. Yes, needs more Wolverine.
Yes.
Which leads me to a question I've seen a lot online.
Oh, no.
With the Infinity Gauntlet, when Hulk snapped it and it like killed his arm.
Okay.
Who do you think would have handled that better, Thor or Hulk? We see what it did to Hulk.
I think Hulk did because he regenerates quicker, isn't that his whole thing?
But Thor's a god.
Yeah, but
Thor's a mythical space being.
I don't think that matters. I mean,
technically, Thor should have, because he's a god.
Wasn't Thor walking around in outer space? Like, restart that star?
Yeah, for Earth or whatever.
Hulk had to be in that spaceship.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right. When they went to reforge
the car.
No, when they went to reforge the
Stormbreaker.
Yeah, the axe, right?
Stormbreaker, yeah, Stormbreaker.
And he had to like start the forge or whatever with the star power.
So yeah. I'm thinking. I mean, granted, Thor in the movie, he was not in his right mind, but I think Thor would have taken it better.
But see, I think that's the whole reason that Hulk did it, because Banner knew his limitations and knew he could handle it. He knew he would regenerate.
Yeah, but he needed help to do it.
Because actually, and I don't know if that's in the comic, spoiler alert, he kills Banner with the gauntlet. And then so. Hulk ends up living, basically knowing that if he ever kills himself, then he would die because there's no Banner anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So like,
I saw something today that said what would happen if Captain America did it, because he's a super soldier. He's with the super serum.
Yeah, he's got the quick regeneration too. But see, I thought Stark did it because didn't he think the suit was going to help protect him from whatever, the nanites or whatever?
Because there was one way, according to Strange.
Yeah, he saw it, right, and that was the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think Thor. I mean, he might have been a little Thor in his arm when he did it, but
little Thor.
Little Thor.
Is that the Mike Tyson?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. This summer cold is whooping me.
Summer cold, summer hot.
Oh. Some random internet guy said, "Never attribute to malice what can be attributed to incompetence."
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Got to come up with an inspirational quote on some of these.
I mean, you could say that about the guy that killed everybody in that sub that he built. Because that was incompetence.
That was incompetence. That was stupidity.
His own incompetence.
Isn't that the same?
I'm not going to say that.
I think so.
I'll send this to you guys. No, I'm going to send this to you guys in the chat.
I'll say it. Put it in WhatsApp.
I'll say it.
Oh God.
There you go.
Is it like, do you want 2 CDs?
Something like that. So we had that Voyager theory. I want to expand on this. Do you remember how we were talking about Voyager the other day? With Robert Picardo,
the satellite?
Talking about lack of weed is not a medical emergency, like love the EMH or whatever it is.
Yes.
So maybe Neelix, because Neelix joined Voyager before during their first episode, before they went to that like space station.
Okay.
Is Neelix like their dealer, like giving them some crazy like space weed, keeping them drugged up, like making the broth in the soup that they eat all the time, the stew, kind of keeping them drugged up, and they're all having a hallucination and they really haven't made it past that space station? Or did he drug them up to get them into the space station and they're kind of plugged into like the Matrix?
So he's playing God by keeping them all like sedated or high.
He's keeping them sedated and high, and they're plugged in, and this is all like a shared hallucination.
So how do you explain Q? How do you explain the Borg? How do you explain 7 of 9?
It's all programmed. It's like just a program. They have sort of free reign to go with the program, but
okay. So what if all of this is a holodeck simulation run by the Doctor hologram?
Maybe Neelix. Maybe it's a holodeck program. They're all plugged in.
The Doctor program wrote this, and Neelix is his protagonist in the program. So you've got Neelix controlling everything, but above that, being the puppet master, is the Doctor or the hologram because he wants to take over and control everything.
Excuse me, the EMH.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe.
Because he wouldn't be affected by any kind of drugs or anything.
Exactly.
And he was there before. He was there before Neelix. You know, so like he could have brought Neelix on board to do the thing, and
to drug everybody up and put them in a drug-induced coma, and now they're doing that. I thought I'd bring that in, to a Voyager theory, even though Voyager hasn't aired since late 90s.
Yeah, but they tied it all together in the Picard thing, didn't they? Because they had all those people on.
All they really had on was
they had 7 of 9. Didn't they give her own ship?
Yeah, 7 of 9 and Tuvok, I believe.
Tuvok.
Yeah, Tuvok. Yeah. Tuvok was an admiral.
Yeah, regulators mount up.
They
Oh no, wait, that's Tupac. Sorry.
It's Tupac. Yeah. No, that's Warren G.
Whatever.
Warren G and Nate Dogg.
That's right.
That's Warren G. Why do you keep getting rappers? You are gonna get shot.
I'm gonna get hung over a balcony by Suge Knight.
Yes. How do you keep doing that?
Oh God.
I gotta edit that. Sorry. I'm looking through my my notes. See if I got anything more entertaining to do. Not really. Not a whole lot. Nothing else I got that could be talked about.
What about the NASCAR race coming to Chicago next weekend?
Coming to Chicago. Yeah.
2 days they're going to race. I don't know. It's funny because I see a lot of people complaining that like the drivers, they've been doing, I guess, virtual driving, like, on PC or whatever in simulators. And they said that like a lot of the turns are like 90-degree and some are even more, like, like basically hookbacks that are would make it really hard. And they're worried that there's going to be a lot of accidents, a lot of people slamming into the walls.
You're in a city. What do you expect? It's not like you're on an oval track. Well, it's not like
that's the thing. It's NASCAR, right? What are these guys gonna do? Like they're used to going and just making a left turn at 200 miles an hour the whole time.
I'm making a left turn. What's that town? Oh my God! It's in California where they do the Formula One.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. That's gonna be like, I don't know. Part of me thinks it's going to be kind of cool. I don't know what the
Grand Prix of Long Beach.
I don't know what the hell the whole point of this is. Like, why would they bring it here? I mean, it's not like we're a big NASCAR, like, in this area. I mean, I don't know.
No, but we're a big town.
But like, I don't know. And then it's like somebody made a comment that all these kids that are doing all these team takeovers are going to try and rush the
streets of Long Beach.
The pit row.
I think they've done NASCAR races at other cities, though.
Have they?
Like Houston, I don't know, or something.
Yeah, maybe it's the streets of Long Beach. For some reason, I want to say it's San something else, but maybe I'm wrong. But they do Formula One and like MotoGP and stuff on the streets. Yeah, it's about how I feel. We can cut this short in a little bit.
Sorry. Okay. So the Grant Park 220 is a NASCAR Cup Series race that will be held on a street circuit in Chicago. It'll be the first ever street race contested in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Should be fun to watch.
One of my coworkers said he thought it'd be pretty cool, like see if you could find like an Airbnb down there to like watch it for like a day.
You're not gonna find one.
No,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, but
for like $800.
Yeah, like you're probably not unless you booked it, months ago.
Yeah, like 2 years ago when they talked about it.
That's just
kind of neat to watch.
It's a 2.2 mile course.
That's it?
100 laps for 220 miles.
Yeah, so that's the NASCAR 220. Okay, that makes sense. Somebody I saw, here we go. Yeah. Oh, so NASCAR 11 days ago posted a turn-by-turn tour using computer generated imaging or whatever.
Is that on Twitter?
It's on YouTube here. I'll link it. I'll put it in. I think it'd be kind of cool to watch. If they're going to televise it, I think I might want to watch it just because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
They have concerts. Like, they have people, like, big names playing.
Like at Grant Park and stuff?
Like Miranda Lambert's supposed to be there and some others. So it's like it's not just the race. Like, it's a little bit of a kind of like a Daytona 500 kind of thing.
Well, does that kick off what the hell's the big the food festival? Taste of Chicago? Isn't that usually
Chicago? Yeah.
That's the week of the 4th, right? So that kids that going to kick that off?
No, they moved it.
Oh, they did.
They moved it to August, I think.
Oh, I thought they used to do that on the 4th, like that week of the 4th, but
yeah, I thought they did. Like next week, something like that. I remember going and it was hot as butt out.
Yeah, I thought it was like July, like around the 4th of July.
And then you would, we stopped going because you'd get like this much of the food for like
you had to buy those stupid tickets.
Bill. Yeah, it was too much for the amount of food, and it's like, I'll just go to that restaurant and try a full thing for the same amount of money.
I just so they're gonna go basically just around Grant Park and like the Mag Mile is really what they're gonna do. That just seems bizarre to me. How big is the Indy, not the Indy, the Daytona 500? How big is that track?
I don't know. Let's see.
To the internet.
Yup, Googling it. 3.560 miles.
The standard track at Daytona is a 4-turn super speedway that's 2.5 miles long.
Oh yeah, okay. So they've also got a 3.5 mile like road course on the inside that winds.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah. So 2.5. This one you said, Dan, was what, 2.2?
2.2. Yeah. So it's about that. It'd be fun to watch. I don't typically watch NASCAR, but I think I would do down there.
I think I would, only because I want to see somebody like slam into a building. So I think that'd be freaking cool.
What's the over under on bent rims?
Potholes? You think you're gonna fix all the potholes?
Or finding a car on blocks?
Yeah, somebody steals one.
Car on blocks, or somebody jumping into the track.
Or driving into Lake Michigan.
He's down the freaking beach.
Slow down.
Tries to cut across the freaking park by the fountain instead, like a shortcut.
Yeah.
I think
he doesn't have.
It'll be pretty cool. I think it'd be great, but I can't imagine they're going to do that as a repeating thing.
Repetible?
Yeah.
Repetible.
Repetible.
Repetitive. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say.
It's kind of relatable too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I see what you did there. Video.
When we get off in a few minutes, I'll
yeah, that does look kind of cool.
Sit outside and watch this video. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
I think it'd be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it's what, next weekend? So it'd be the 1st, 2nd, they said, something like that. It's 2 days. They're doing 2 different races, I guess.
It's the whole weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're only doing like 2 races, so it's not like. I mean, I guess a race is probably going to take like several hours.
Probably.
I gotta watch that video to see how
they have to stop at crosswalks for pedestrians.
Somebody's there pushing that button to get the guy to change to the walking signal. Little old lady over here. I'm trying to get to the bean.
What's that, Patty Malt? I will when I'm done with this one.
Put a fork in it.
Oh, sorry. Patty Malt.
Patty Melt.
I started calling her that at work. I don't know if she's happy with me or not, but
so you talk about her to people at work like that, and they're like, "Who the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, when I said that, I'm like, "Oh, that's what I call my wife on the podcast. I call her Patty Melt. She's got this alter ego that she does. It cracks me up every time she does it.
You got to get her to do it.
She won't do it on the podcast.
She doesn't have to put the camera on. You can turn the camera off.
That's what I tell her. I tell her that all the time. She could just stand over there. I could just undo my Bluetooth and she could talk.
That's the Wisconsin coming out over there.
Yeah, over there.
She could stand over there.
Yeah, that's what I said. She doesn't want to give it up for free.
She knows what she's worth.
She knows what she got.
That's right. That's right.
What's that? No low balls.
No low balls. I know what I got. Oh my god. Yeah, NASCAR race would be fun though.
I'm glad I didn't say that on the episode.
Oh no.
Sorry. I had to retort.
Retort.
So, all right. Well, I think I'm out of ideas for the week, gentlemen. So
yeah, I didn't have much. I'm hoping next week we get more to talk about. Well, yeah, week after maybe with that race there'll be some fun shenanigans going on.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna take some allergy medication and some NyQuil and try to kick this
giant Q.
This cold. Yeah, it's my mom had it for like a week and a half.
Oh, geez.
And now it's just pounding the hell out of me. And Patty Melt's got it too, so.
Kids get it, that's the worst.
Ironically, we got this like a couple days after going to the car dealer. So I bet you the car dealer gave it to us.
That's right. Right. Service with a smile and the flu.
Yeah, service with a smile. You can. Never mind. No offense. I'm driving the car and I'm having. I'm enjoying the driving experience again. It's rejuvenated my.
Enjoy the drive.
I've been having a lot of fun driving.
So now when are you going to start replacing the head unit and get a decent kicker sub in there or something?
Well, it's already got their infinity system in there. So it's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Single 10-inch sub or something.
7. It's already got the 7 speaker system, which it's fine for right now.
What is it? Does it come with a sub, like a 10-inch or something?
It's got a sub. Yeah, it's got a sub in there. Which I do have stuff at my parents' house.
I still got mine downstairs in the garage.
I do have enough stuff at home to make to rock that thing apart. But
got the 1,000-watt 4-channel amp on there and the 2 10-inch Pioneers.
Yeah, I got Memphis Audio stuff before it became like Best Buy crap.
Yeah,
when it was still Memphis Audio and it was tough to get.
I think I got mine from Sears back when they had their freaking car audio shit.
But it's okay. I was worried when the Bluetooth wasn't working that I was going to have to replace that, but I do miss a backup camera. So the backup camera is definitely something that I think at some point
you can add that, right?
At some point I might take the radio that's out because it's an old school CD player.
Nice.
There's nothing fancy. It's got satellite radio, AM, FM, and then like I can plug something in and then I can hit Bluetooth.
Sweet.
I don't know. If I come up with a couple extra $100, maybe I'll put a screen in it. But
your deck.
I got Bluetooth. I can stream some tunes.
People
can hear me on the mic. Yeah. People can hear me on the mic. Right now, I'm good.
Nice.
So, but
cool.
You never know.
Yep.
May come back next week and be like, "Oh, I redid everything."
It supercharged it.
Yeah, Rip Superchargers has one.
Oh my god.
They they took a Rip Supercharger has a supercharger for the 3.6.
Wow.
They put that on the Grand Cherokee. Since it's the same motor, they just had to plumb it differently. They put that supercharger on the 3.6 liter, and just going off of horsepower numbers, a regular altitude like I had could be chasing down SRTs.
Wow.
So for like half the cost.
That's not bad.
You figure, you know, as long as the dealer doesn't jack up your car by $5,000, they were selling mine for 27.7.
Wow.
Another 10 grand in the supercharger tuning and all that.
Yeah.
You know, you're not even $40,000, and you can't get an SRT for that.
No.
Not a good one. Not in a good, you know, unless you're going to go with like a 2010, which
maybe
I prefer the box here style, anyways. But you're chasing down SRTs.
I've been looking for a decent low mileage Magnum.
Oh, Dodge Magnum. Oh, yeah. The SRT Dodge Magnum. Yeah. Yep. Those are dope.
Fit a whole 4x8 sheet of plywood in that back seat.
Yeah, and then
do 0 to 60 in 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds.
I've seen people doing Challenger. Is that the 2-door that they came out with?
Yeah, the Charger's the 4-door one.
Charger's the 4-door. Yeah. Doing Charger front ends on it.
Oh, nice.
Doing a front end swap. It looks dope. It looks slick. I love it.
That would be awesome. I wish they'd bring that car back.
Oh yeah, it's a Magnum SRT8. Oh hell yeah,
souped up grocery getter, man. That thing was awesome.
Hell yeah, it was. If I didn't have snow out here, I probably would have tried looking for one of those. Enough room for kids. Enough room for all
even if they got snowman, you put some good tires on there and ease up on the throttle.
No, you make that with a screamer. You make that like a 10-second grocery getter.
Oh, gee. Well, it's already like 4 or 5 seconds, something. 0 to 60. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. So, but all right, gentlemen. Cool. I'm gonna run away. So I'm gonna go. You know, put some allergy meds and stuff like that to try to get rid of this.
Yeah. So. Yeah. What's?
Yeah.
There's Dan.
Yeah, there he is. Oh. Sorry, we took it over.
All right. Yeah. No, it was good.
Cool.
So, all right, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. Yep. Everybody listening that made it to the end, we love you. Thank you. And tune in next week.
Yep.
If you have any questions, comments, shoot us emails. Shoot us messages, etc.
Put a comment down there.
Put a comment. All right. Peace
Later.
out.
Bye, guys.
Later. Bye.